What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be breaking down and analyzing the more important bits of Behavior's most recent Dead by Daylight live stream over on Twitch. And man, I got to tell you guys, when I was going through editing and checking some of these clips, oh my goodness, man. You'd be surprised just how much people will reveal when they're nervous and when they're fumbling for words. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy.
People, we don't make the game for ourselves, we make it for the players, and ultimately if the
Yeah.
players don't like the game,
We don't make the game for ourselves, we make it for the players. Maybe I'm reading into this too much, but that kind of seemed like a unintentional admission of not playing the game, right? I don't know if that's just me, but I ended up skipping the first guy's half-baked apology. And while we're here, let's just address the elephant in the room. Why are behavior employees, why are these guys talking to us like they're walking on eggshells? I don't get it. If you keep caring about the way people are going to act regarding any kind of news that you might consider bad, they're only going to act worse. They're literally treating their player base like spoiled brats. If you keep giving a spoiled brat what they want, if you keep treating them like babies, they're going to keep acting like babies. I don't even have a kid, and I know this. So, behavior, if you're watching this, please, you can say whatever you want without sugarcoating it. You don't need to do, if you're a killer main, put a K in the chat. If you're a survivor main, put a S in the chat. If you play both, press B. You don't need to do that. All right? At the end of the day, we're all adults here. If we're all adults and Jeremiah, who's 30 years old and lives in his mother's basement and hasn't showered in well over 5 years and gets angry because he learns that, oh, the pallet density update, it didn't get reverted, but they're slightly nerfing it. Oh, who cares? That's that's his problem. It's not yours. You know what I mean? And that goes for every update, good or bad. You need to have some confidence in yourself, all right? But the truth is, you don't, because you know the majority of these updates are complete and utter crap. You know it. And you've basically wasted everyone's time this past month. And you know it. So instead of just, appeasing one side, why don't we actually play the game from both sides, not just Survivor, but Killers as well? And balance the game around what you guys actually deem to be a genuine problem. Quit just listening to the vocal minority on both sides. Actually get in there, get in the field, get your hands dirty, play the dang game.
We're going to get to pallets in a second as well. That wasn't actually part of the PTB changes. It was already
Yeah.
live, but we're going to address that in a minute too. So hang on.
yeah, the pallet density, yeah, it's been a hot
Dude sounds like he's gonna cry just thinking about talking about the nerfed pallet density update.
topic.
Yep.
So for camping, survivors will still see each other's resolve bars when they are hooked. So that was very liked across the board. So that's going live. The resolve bar fills up faster the longer the killer stays within range. That's still the same as PTB. However, we are reverting the range increase. So on the PTB it was increased to 20 meters. We're bringing it back down to 16 meters. There was some concerns raised by a lot of you that it would be unfair to the killer in some situations. So
Bro, again, I don't I don't want to seem like a bully, but this dude, he very clearly cares about what people think about him, and you can tell because he's fidgeting. He's constantly itching his arm. He's looking around the room. He's scratching his neck. Dude, if you're watching this, you're fine, okay? No one hates you, all right? You're okay. It's okay to deliver the bad news, all right? I get it. You're on the spotlight. Just relax. Just breathe, okay? These changes aren't bad, all right? You just listed everything that would make this game more fair. You guys took away the crazy 20-meter camping radius, which for most killers, 20 meters is a huge radius. on maps like RPD in the game, that would be technically impossible not to camp. So you can relax.
So why not the rest? So slugging and tunneling. So after a second round of testing, we found that the features did not meet the minimum positive impact that we hoped they would have. And frankly, and just simply put, there was a lot of negative feedback about it. And it's very hard to justify moving forward with something in the live game when the feedback is negative that badly. So that's why it's
Okay, I think homie's starting to I think he's starting to lighten up a little bit, okay? Breathe in and out, slow. All right, jokes aside, I personally didn't care about the slugging thing. Maybe this is a hot take, but I think if you, as a survivor, because I've played Survivor and I've experienced this too, it's not fun. If you're on the ground for more than 2 minutes, I think it's fair. You should be able to pick yourself up at least once. You know what I mean? I know on the PTB this was happening a lot more than recently because, a lot of people thought the game was going to become Nurse and Blight by Daylight. But I face roughly 3 or 4 games where a nurse would just slug everyone and everyone would DC because, well, the game was lost. But I feel as if they're finally admitting he even said it's hard to justify implementing a change when the feedback is so negative. First of all, if you're having to justify a change, hear me out, bro, it's not a good change if you have to justify it. Positive changes to this game should unanimously, by the majority of each side, be liked. So the fact that you even have to justify a change just goes to show it's not a good change.
not going live. So what's next? There's 3 things I think I want to mention. So we understand that tunneling is still a frustrating situation to be in. So one thing that we will try is to increase the base kit endurance and haste to 15 seconds. So it's 5 seconds longer than what's on live right now.
Oh, my sweet, sweet, sweet summer child. Oh, my goodness. Your blissful ignorance and how tunneling works. Ah, those were the days, weren't they? An extra 5 seconds of endurance and haste will do absolutely nothing, and I mean nothing, to stop tunneling. If a killer wants to tunnel, they're going to do it. It does not matter what you do, it's going to happen if the killer wants it to happen. And instead of asking why killers are tunneling, they're just trying to prevent it from happening. Why don't we actually use our brains here, take a step back, take a breather, and think, why are killers tunneling? I mean, we think to ourselves, why are survivors downed on the game for so long? And when people tell you, you say, oh, I'm glad you love pallets. Guys, we have to have an unbiased perspective in here. We need to have someone who plays both roles because I'm sorry, but clearly you don't. You just don't.
Last thing on this topic is that we have started the process of looking at how to improve the first-time user experience. So how new players are onboarded into the game and the things that we teach them and show them and all those things. It's a process that started. There's no ETA. There'll be more.
Bro, are DBD YouTubers just Albert Einstein? I mean, am I Nikola Tesla? Is Quiet Kills literally Elon Musk when it comes to his levels of intellect? You want a better onboarding experience for survivors. Update your tutorial, dude. Or do you not know that even exists in the game because you don't play it? Come on, man. This is just I don't even know. It's he even said we haven't began this yet. ETA. It's like, dude, what? I get you're just the messenger here, but what is going on behind the scenes? I mean, seriously, what is going on? Thank God.
Add-ons that got changes on the PTB. So we will be keeping a close eye on these add-on changes once they hit live, just so that we have the broader community at large to get feedback from.
as well.
I clicked.
Okay, so
Don't care.
about a better standard, a bit more balanced, I should say.
More balanced, huh? Yeah, well, that remains to be seen. Bet your butt we're going to be testing that out with Oni's perk that allows us to see pallets. We're going to see just how much better that really is. And yeah, honestly, that's really all she wrote. The rest of the live stream was talking about the new killer and talking about how we get to vote for their power and everything, which I don't really care about if I'm going to return to this game and find myself being constantly bombarded and bullied and irritated as Ghostface or Michael Myers, for crying out loud. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Personally, I think it's not really a win or a loss. It's just a huge waste of everyone's time. And yeah, other than that, if you like the video, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.